I'm a little bit late. Um, I I honestly got kind of sidetracked on time today, and I can honestly say it was my own fault. I started working on something on my computer, and then next thing I realized I was behind on time. But we're here now. So today's agenda is some gardening. Specifically pulling the weeds out from the backyard. Here, I'm gonna put you guys here so you can see a little bit better. The plants have to go in like a specific trash here, like when you throw out the trash. They can't just go in the garbage. And there's like a specific day of the week. I think it is tomorrow. I have to double check. And my husband was talking about doing this over the weekend, but I don't want him to have to use his weekend to do it. And I have time today, so we're just gonna do it ourselves. And be like, surprise! All the plants are gone. Or most of them. Plus, I don't know if you can see it, but the garden has kind of got just a little bit out of control. So I might have to address that, the elephant in the room, as it were. Gotta figure out some good. Oh, that plant was sticky. This is why I think you're supposed to have gloves when you do something like this, but I don't know where mine are, and I don't think most of these plants have thorns. I think they are just weeds. So that's what we're doing. Removing weeds. Oh, I have a story for you guys today. So I've been trying to be more disciplined with like exercising, and today I went for a walk. It was supposed to be a run, but I was feeling a little sore, so I was kind of lazy. I jogged a little. But anyways, I ran into one of my neighbors, and he was like, whoa, I didn't know like there were Americans here, because obviously I live in this area. Like, I'm not like looking around at a map or anything. I live here. And so then he started talking to me, and we had this whole conversation. Like, he was like, do you have a second? And he went back in his house, and turns out he's studying English. So he was asking, like, what grade level do you think I am, like, when it comes to English? And he was, to me, in my opinion, he was reading some fairly advanced words in English. And his command of the English language was actually really strong. So we had a long conversation. We talked about onsen, we talked about tattoos, we talked about cultural differences, just all kinds of stuff. The trash here, having your hair dyed neon colors, just all kinds of stuff. It was a really, really good conversation. So I spent part of my walk doing that, which was fun. Right now we are gardening, kind of. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna put the camera and deal with these weeds at the same time. So bear with me. Okay, we're gonna do this. If you guys see or hear, then let me know. But the main thing is I didn't want to leave this task until the weekend because I don't want my husband to have to do it. He mentioned doing it, but he's been busy with work lately. I don't want him to have to leave his use his weekend for it. So I'm gonna surprise him by doing the weeds. Unless he's watching, in which case, surprise, I'm doing the weeds. By and chat anytime. He showed me which house was his. So yeah, that was a fun surprise. Not something I encounter on a daily basis. I think probably more people would say hello and have a conversation, but maybe they feel a little shy. he said a lot of the people that he knows personally who speak a little bit of English feel shy to speak English in front of other people because they don't want to make a mistake. Hi! How are you guys doing? Hi, Brittany. Hi, Ice Mikey. I hope I said your name right. Aquí es noche. Is it night there where you are? I don't speak Spanish, but I think maybe you said it's night where you are at. I'm in Japan. Kermings. A bug? Yeah. I don't know. I don't really like bugs. So if I find one, you'll know I found the bug by the screaming. I don't really like bugs. Hi, Mac. How you doing? I don't really speak much Spanish. Bye. Have a good day. I feel like it's tough to like hang out in streams when the person doesn't speak the same language, because I've tried watching other people's streams. Oh no, this is not the roof. This is the ground. This is